welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad,
George.
Guys, today we had to get out of the house. Dad had an appointment. We got that done, and we decided to do on the road food review for you guys. We're doing like a dual thing, okay? So Dad wanted the Panko fish sandwich from Wendy's. He loves fish sandwiches. So when we know some of these restaurants have a fish sandwich, he likes to try them out. He has had this one in the past. I think it was last year when they had it for Lent. It's limited time, guys, okay? Panko fish sandwich. He's got a medium fry here, and he's got a drink, okay? So I'm going to let him get started, and I'll tell you the prices and stuff. But let's let him get started. It's his lunchtime. He deserves his lunch because, like I said, we had his appointment to get done, so... Let's let Dad get started. So, Panko fish sandwich. It's a wild-caught Alaskan pollock is what it is, guys. $9.39 for the combo, the medium combo. Just the sandwich alone is $5.49. Now, the good thing is I did ask for extra tartar sauce on there because he loves his tartar sauce. I think they did that a good job. Also, we knew it was fresh. Okay, they told us, just pull forward, we got to make a fresh one for you. I said, that's the way we would like it. So that was great. Now, guys, like I said, this is a dual review. I didn't want a fish sandwich, okay? I wanted to go to TacoBell and get these new toasted cheddar street chalupas, and I did that, guys. You can get them in chicken or steak. I got both chicken and steak, okay? I'll show you here in a minute. I just want to make sure that you guys know that these are limited time. Wendy's brought out their fish sandwich for Lent, so it's been out for a minute. So if you love Dad's review and you've never had their fish sandwich, please go and get that soonly because they've had it out for a minute. Same way with my Same way with my toasted cheddar street chalupas from Taco Bell. They're limited time. They've been out for a minute. So if you like the idea after you hear my review, then please go out and get them very soon because they've been out for a while, okay? So these toasted cheddar street chalupas come in a pair. You can only get two. You can't just get one, okay? They come in twos for $5.99. And I think I heard that's across the board for everywhere, okay? And I know I had to open up one to do my review. This is what they come in, like a boat thing, guys. And they're little chalupas with like a toasted cheddar on the outside. I'm hoping this is really good. This is the Cantina chicken one. And like I said, you get two for $5.99. So I got two of them. And I got a steak. So let's try this chicken out, and I'll let you know what I think of it. We're going to score all this stuff, guys. We're going to tell you what we like or don't like about it, okay? So here we go. Okay. Oh, I just dropped all my napkins. Come on, Taco Bell. Taco Bell has brought out some really good things lately. Now, I can't say that I'm necessarily a Taco Bell fan, okay? But some of these things that they've been bringing out lately are pretty good, and they're different. You know, that's why I always about Taco Bell. Taco Bell does bring out a lot of new things, okay? Sometimes they're a hit or miss, okay? But when they bring out something that's different and good, I'm like, come on, leave it on the menu because I could see myself getting these again, okay? Now you can put whatever sauce you want on them. I did get some of their avocado verde. I got 2 of them. They charge for these. I wish they wouldn't do that. I think it's like 20 cents for a packet. I wish it, oh, I almost dropped that. I wish they wouldn't do that because I like this new sauce. But man, it makes you think about like whether to get it or not. 20 cents for one little packet. I just want to see. I don't think it needs any sauce, to be honest, guys, but I'll put some on here. That's good too. Oh, I almost dropped that. Okay. Oh, wow. I would definitely get those again, guys. Toasted cheddar, street chalupas. That was the cantina chicken one. I'm not sure what all they're putting on here. Let me look really quick if I don't drop this on the ground. It looks like onions, cilantro, some sort of sauce, some more cheese, the cantina chicken. That's what it looks like to me, guys. That's really good. I would get that again. I'm trying to think of a score. I like that crunchy toasted cheddar cheese on the outside. Wow. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, guys. I think it deserves a 9 out of 10. I got a Dirty Baja Blast Zero Sugar. I've had this one before. I love this. I wish they would keep this one on the menu, too. Ooh-wee. Okay, guys. I'm going to try one of these steak ones for you. I used to didn't like Taco Bell steak. But the last few times I've had Taco Bell steak, I've kind of enjoyed it. Okay? I don't know if they've changed them around a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm just making sure there was steak in here. Got that crispy cheddar coating all around this little chalupa. I just realized you guys might be missing Dad mostly. I'm going to try moving the camera just a little bit. I should have moved it a little bit more before. If he leans a little bit towards his window, then we lose half of his face. Guys, if you like that toasted cheese, cheddar cheese, that crispy, crunchy cheese, okay? I don't want to say burnt cheese, but if you like those things and you like Taco Bell somewhat, I think you're gonna love these toasted cheddar street chalupas. Either the chicken or the steak. I like the steak just a little bit better, okay? Just a little bit better. I still think it's like, I gave the chicken one like a 9. A 9.5, I don't know, the steak one. You know, I just like it just a little bit better. But I'll try some of my verde salsa on this last little bite here. It doesn't need any sauce. You don't have to pay the extra money for the sauce. If you like their taco sauce, you know, you can get that for free, but yeah. You pull this up nice and snug, because I will be finishing that when I get home, because that is really good. Go try those chalupas, guys. Oh my goodness. But the chalupa breading is like a fried little piece of dough or whatever. It's got that crisp on the outside too. It's chewy in the middle of it. Those are really good. Wow. Come on, Taco Bell. Come on, leave that on the menu. I mean, as good as that tastes, if they left that on the menu, that would be one of my go-to. Let's get a set of those. You know what I mean? For $5.99. Yeah, it's a little crazy. You're paying like $3 a piece for each one of those little chalupas. But I'm telling you, I'd rather pay $5.99 and really enjoy it than pay $5.99 and wish I hadn't got it. You know what I mean? Wow, those are good. Like I said, if you guys like that crispity, crunchy, toasted like cheese on anything, like on, when you get those pan pizzas and it has that crispy, toasty cheese around the edges, if you love that, if you just somewhat like Taco Bell, but not a super big fan of Taco Bell, I think you're really gonna love these. I really do. That's kind of how I am. I love that crispity, crunchy cheese on stuff. And then Taco Bell is just so with me. Okay, sometimes I'm like, okay, Taco Bell. Other times I'm like, oh, Taco Bell just brought out something new. Do I really want to review it? That's how I kind of feel about Taco Bell. But those, I'm going to tell you, go and get those. Go get those. Do it quickly. Like I said, it's limited time. And they've had them for a minute. Okay, they've had them for a minute. You want a drink, Daddy?
Yeah.
I saw you put your hand down. I kind of figured you'd want a drink. There you go. I usually bring us drinks from home, and I just was not planning ahead today. I didn't know for sure if we'd get done with the appointment before breakfast was over or when lunch was starting, and we got it done like right when lunch was starting. Okay, so I wasn't prepared. Normally I would bring our drinks, and good thing is Dad had a sure protector here in the car. So we had that, but we didn't have our drinks. Man almighty. I got like one little bite of the chicken. I'm telling you. My stomach's making weird noises. Hold on a second. I think I got something on my tooth. I like that it has that cilantro and that onion on it. Kind of gives it like that freshness taste. Not kind of like, I don't know what to say. It just gives it like a fresh taste, okay? I like how they're doing that with a little bit of fresh onion and a little bit of cilantro. I really like that. Those things are good. Wow. I can't say it again. I am going to say it again. I recommend those. Go out and try those, guys. Go out and try those. Are you full, Daddy? Yeah, Dad had an appointment. We got that done. Got the lab work done. Talked to the doctor. Talked to the nurse. I think we got some things accomplished, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, Dad. Let me see your hand for a second. You got some tartar sauce I'd like to get for you. Tartar sauce seems to get in between the fingers, and this hand isn't so bad, but I saw it on the other hand more. Okay, give me a second here. It's like in between the... Okay, open up the hand. There we go. It's in between the crack there. I went to go touch his hand and his whole thumb went down, and that's where the main part of the tartar sauce was. I think we got it. Woo! Another drink?
Yep.
Okay, let me... I got little crumbles all over me. Okay. And that. Doing some housekeeping here, trying to keep that somewhat clean. I got so much stuff in my kangaroo pouch and my hoodie here. I got receipts. I got my phone, or not my phone. I got Dad's gloves. I got so much in my little kangaroo pouch here. I feel like I'm loaded down with all these things.
I really
We need to talk about this Panko fish sandwich. Would you get that again?
I get a 10.
A perfect 10?
A 10.
Okay, hold up. Chew that up. I didn't realize that you weren't done chewing. You're still chewing. I thought he was done chewing, but he ain't. You give that a perfect 10 on a fish sandwich?
Perfect 10.
Okay.
With lettuce and the tartar sauce. Mm-hmm. It was magnificent sandwich.
Yeah. You like the crispiness of the fish and everything? Tasted good? All that?
Yeah.
Okay. I've had the Panko fish sandwich before, the crispy Panko fish sandwich before. We reviewed it last year. If you'd like to see how we reviewed it last year, what kind of scores me and Dad both gave it, please go back and watch that, guys. I remember liking it. I remember thinking it's a pretty good sandwich. If you just buy the sandwich, it's $5.49 here in Ohio. I remember thinking it's a pretty good, solid fish sandwich for that price. Okay. I remember it being nice and crispy on the outside and not tasting super fishy. If it tastes super fishy, then I'm like, I'm a little leery to eat it, because fish should not be super fishy tasting. Fish should have should taste like fish, but it shouldn't be super fishy tasting, right? I gave it a perfect 10, so there you go. And you ate all those fries too.
And good fries. And they were warm.
Mm-hmm.
They were nice mixture.
That's good. So a whole combo, that crispy Panko fish sandwich combo, medium size, guys. Here in Ohio, $9.39. So if you know, so you know exactly how much those combos are, or just the sandwich. We say go out and try it. If you're hungry for a crispy Panko fish sandwich, go get it at Wendy's, right? And like I said, it's limited time, so don't wait too much longer if you haven't had one and you're wanting to try it. And I say also, guys, definitely, if you like that crunchy, cheesy stuff, okay, those kinds of things, definitely try that toasted cheddar street chalupas. You can either get a cantina chicken or the steak, okay? I prefer the steak just a little bit more, but the cantina chicken is just as good too for me, okay? The steak is just a tiny bit more. And I used to not like their steak as much, so they must have changed it a little bit. I feel like the texture's a little bit better, and the seasoning of the steak is a little bit better. Anyway, that's it. Man, it was a really good lunch.
It was good.
It was a good lunch.
It was an excellent lunch. I would say first is
Wendy's?
Wendy's?
Yeah.
Wendy's is doing a pretty good job, and pico fish.
That Panko, yeah.
Panko.
Yeah.
And it's an excellent buy.
Yeah. Go out and get them, guys. Now we gotta pack up our stuff here, go home, and it's time to take a nap. We had, okay, I stress nap. I stress it, okay? We had such a rough night last night that we had storms, tornado actual warnings, okay? Sightings, right? They, what time is it? Around 9 o'clock-ish, okay? I was playing Call of Duty with my one of my best friends, Julie, and her son, and a gal that he works with, Jess. All four of us was playing. Julie's son Ryan had to get off the game because it hit his area first, okay? And then me and Julie and Jess were playing, and we all got, me and Julie got notifications on our phone saying, take cover, So we're like, bye-bye, see you later. We turned off our Xboxes, right? I went out in the living room, and then they started the siren. I waited a second because there wasn't really much going on. I went up to the front door. It didn't look bad, okay? Didn't look bad. And then I waited a little bit because Dad was in bed sleeping. So I'm trying to think, should I get him up? Should I not get him up? Is it really that severe, type of thing? And the sirens had quit. So I was like, well, maybe it passed. Do you know what I mean? So I went to our back door. And it started blowing so hard that we have some bigger trees in the back. They started really moving. Okay, so the wind is going pretty good if you got bigger trees moving.
Yeah.
And then they started up the sirens, and they didn't let the sirens off. You know what I mean? They just started them up, and they were going. I'm like, okay, I got to go get Dad. So I woke Dad up. And our apartment, like I said, it's a 2-bedroom apartment. And we got 2 bathrooms. But my bathroom is most in the center of the apartment, right? We got there's multiple rooms before the outside wall. So I decided that my bathroom is the best place in the house. So we took dining rooms and put them out, our dining room chairs, and put them outside of my bathroom. And I had Dad to sit there, and I sat there. I got us a couple bottles of water, put those in my bathroom in case we would need them. I made sure I had my phone and everything. And we sit outside my bathroom. I figured, if it starts, all we got to do is take 2 steps into the bathroom, right? So we sat there, and it finally passed. After about 15 minutes, it finally passed. Dad went back to bed. They turned off the sirens. Everything's good. Dad went back to bed. I, on the other hand, I was worked up. You know what I mean? Like, my adrenaline was kind of pumping. And I hate tornadoes, guys. That's one fear I got. Is tornadoes. I have had multiple dreams of tornadoes, especially my really good friends. My best friend, Shelly, and her husband, Gene, went through a tornado like 2 to 3 years ago. I think it was more like 3 years ago. They went through a tornado, and ever since they went through that tornado, then it's even more intensified with me, okay? Because I'm just like, whoa, they were lucky. They were at home. They were lucky that they made it, and it's devastating. You know what I mean? So, anyway, everything's good, but I did not sleep that well. Dad slept a little bit better than me last night.
I slept pretty good. Dad slept pretty good.
He slept pretty good. I tried to, I was out in the living room kind of dozing off on my recliner, and he decides he's wanting coffee he gets up to at midnight or 1 o'clock and decides he wants coffee, and I'm like, no, I'm going to bed. So then I went to bed. And then we had to get up early for this doctor's appointment. So I was like, oh, gosh.
I get some sleep. I was positively.
I think I got about 4 hours, maybe. Okay, maybe. That's being generous.
I got 6 hours of solid sleep. And
I think you did even more. Yeah, I think you did even more than that because you did a bunch before the storm, and then you went to after I went to bed. I know you went to bed not soon after because I heard him. You know what I mean? Like I hadn't went to sleep yet. Whew. But anyway, that's it, guys. We're all good. We love you guys. So let's let these guys go now.
Yes.
Go out to Taco Bell or Wendy's today and get you those limited time that fish sandwich or those toasted cheddar chalupas.
And they were outstanding for us too.
Yeah. They
nice, they were outstanding.
Yep. Anyway, let's let them go, okay? Okay, guys. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless you all.
Yes, guys. God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.